What's up guys, Shadic here today making a video on Tokyo Ghoul Season 3 of Tokyo Ghoul series, and I just really want to talk about it because most of my friends aren't online. Most of my friends haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul, and some are just gonna start watching it now just to see how cool it is. And like, so for Season 3 and the trailers, teasers, and all that things we got about it, and the things that people are saying about it, people are reviewing about it, and what the manga is, and what the trailers are based off of, it's just so great. I just want to really just emphasize how good it is and just my thoughts on it. So basically, so far from what I witnessed from like the trailers, teasers, and reactions and all that other stuff, is that basically Kaneki's story, Tokyo Ghoul, all that stuff is being transferred into an anime. So basically, Tokyo Ghoul is being turned into an anime, like most people expected, so that's good to hear. But in trailer 2, I just want to really emphasize that, because that one was a little bit longer than the one I actually saw. Well, the one that I saw at least was like 30 seconds compared to 1 minute 20 seconds. And in trailer 2 of it, Tokyo Ghoul, it was showing like multiple scenes, multiple characters coming back, multiple things that were brought back from like the Tokyo Ghoul Season 2, Season 1, all the other stuff, all characters, like we got to see Juzo, Toka, let me turn down the game volume, we got to see Juzo, Toka, Amon, there was like a small clip of it that not many people noticed, but you did get to see him. Who else was there? There was Shadic, that's for sure. That was a good one that some people may have missed. Kaneki, obviously. Some of the cues. Well, all of the cues for sure. But then there's like some, like the new characters, they have no context for the old characters. The funny thing is that most of the old characters are shown in the trailer. So it's just like, it's like for sure gonna keep on like all the theories and all the stuff, like what happened to Amon, what happened to say Yoshimaru, and all those other characters that people are really wondering about. And like, we obviously know Yoshimaru is alive, and I think he's alive at least. From what I saw, he was talking to Eto and he was still like he looked up completely fine. He was on the ground though, so he might be like slowly dying, or that was his last, like the last person he saw was his daughter, so that might have been it. But I'm pretty sure he's alive. But if he's not, I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts about it too in the comment section. I'd really appreciate it. Not actually for any likes or anything on this video, just really curious about how you guys think about it, because I really want some genuine thoughts of like Tokyo Ghoul fans on this. But Tokyo Ghoul, like the trailer of it, number 2, is just like has to be my favorite. And not only the song and the meaning of, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the meaning of the name of the song, or the person at least that made the song, it's such a deep and dark meaning, but it fits so well for Tokyo Ghoul, which is why I love it. I mean, I can try to get a photo of the meaning of the what's it called, the song, and I'll put the name of the song, the creator, I guess, on the screen too. But the song, it was such a good song. It beat Unravel for sure for me, at least. I don't know what you guys think about it, but it beat Unravel for me. And I just gotta say, it's a pretty good song. And when I was listening to it, I'm just like, this makes no sense. How is this a Tokyo Ghoul? Like, is this gonna be the opening? And then I heard people say this was the opening. I thought it was a really dumb decision to make that the opening. But the thing is, once I heard like the beat drop, once I saw how it fits in with the scenery, once I figured exactly why it should be there, like all the other old intros, outros, and small songs are in between certain parts of the episodes of Tokyo Ghoul and Route A Tokyo Ghoul, it fits so well. Like how it's basically bringing up a little bit of hype, not overhyping it, not underhyping it, and just giving it exactly the amount it deserves. Like, it's just completely showing exactly how good Tokyo Ghoul is, but at the same time not overrating itself. Because Tokyo Ghoul is such a good franchise, but people are forgetting about it. People aren't like that enthusiastic about it, or people are just like giving up on it. It's like, oh, Tokyo Ghoul, I have no idea what it's about, but it just looked like it's not going to be that important. Plus, it's probably just going to be like another Attack on Titan and wait like a long time for just something garbage. I'm going to tell you guys right now, based off of what I saw and based off of the manga, I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty good. And what I saw and what I've heard so far is that episode 1 is going to feature 6 chapters. So it seems like the series, like season 3 is going to be a 23, 24 episode long. But if it's not only like a 12 episode, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make like a Tokyo Ghoul Re 2, season 2 of that. But who knows? The thing is, I'm just like really happy about. It's just the thing how in the trailer too, they showed a bunch of this old characters didn't hinge on like the new characters and all that stuff. Like they showed Amon's like foster dad. They showed Amon himself. They show Hide, Juzo, all those characters, and I'm gonna go into deeper like analysis of those characters. I have to think a little bit too because I just really want to talk about it, and I just really need to get it off my chest, like a deep secret that you had. This is not a secret. I just really want to tell someone, but I got you guys, which is hopeful. Okay, so the thing I really want to talk about that like just like completely weirded me out and made no sense, but it was cool at the same time. How the first photo that you really see is Kaneki using his Kaguen and cracking his fingers like he always does, obviously. But the thing is, his hair is, I think it's black. I don't remember exact color. I need to go look back, and I can put some pictures on the screen just to know, for you guys to clarify on your own. But the thing is, he looked like his, obviously, if you guys didn't read the manga, spoiler alert right now, but this is gonna be a spoiler. His hair looked like the old Kaneki a little bit. He looked like the old Kaneki using his Kaguen and mastering it. It's like a Dragon Ball Z reference, like him using his Kaguen but mastering it, but with the old version of himself. None of that like white hair. I only fight for others, but at the same time, I don't care about suffering, pain, or anything else about me. I'm fine if I suffer or something. No, not that. Any of that. None of that. It's all like the OG Kaneki has came back and just like has mastered its power and learned how to use it for his own. And not only that, it's just the way he looked like it was a big comeback, which just seems like that would be like a final seed for Ri. Because if you guys don't know right now, I'm telling you right now, big spoiler. Kaneki gets amnesia, and I'm pretty sure he comes back from his amnesia and starts learning over time about who he really is. And that first scene that was shown is Kaneki learning who he really is once again and regaining the sense that he's a ghoul, which was awesome. It's a good first scene, but the thing that's just like, why would you show that at the first scene? Some new fans of Tokyo Ghoul might speculate, it's like, what's going on? Well, who's that? I don't know. Like Kaneki's only been in 2 seasons. There may be a lot of seasons and like a lot of details that can be in that for Tokyo Ghoul, but the thing is, we don't know that much about Kaneki from the anime. For the people that read the manga, they probably know way more than us, but the thing is, I haven't read the manga, I don't know that much, but the thing is, I've watched some reviews that give some details about what happened in the manga compared to the anime and all that other stuff, but I think I can recall completely that would be a weird first scene, like the end of Tokyo Ghoul Re, just like shown right there. And I'm not saying that it is. I don't know 100%. All this stuff is just speculation, just saying. But the thing is, what if it is the final scene? Why would they put that as the first scene in the trailer? Because that just seems like they're going against exactly what I said before, overhyping it. Because that's just overhyping it completely for the people that read the manga. But maybe that might be just directed toward the manga readers, and the ones that are actually hyped for the anime, not so much. I mean, the thing is, like, when I watched it, it was April 30th. Yeah, April 30th. And, not April 30th, March 30th, 2018. And on that day was the day where I watched it, and I saw April 3rd, like, and people were just like, oh, so it's coming out April 3rd, it's coming out April 3rd, but then there was this one reaction channel I was watching, because I was curious about people's reaction to it, and what would they say, and what would they speculate about it. One person said, it's like, wait, so since it's all in Japanese, doesn't that mean it's going to come out April 3rd in Japan? So it's probably going to come out, like, maybe weeks later, who knows, maybe in a year later. Like, when they said that, my heart dropped, but I was still hoping that it'd be like a Dragon Ball Z where like it's like one day next or a week next. I'm fine waiting a week because I actually really like speculating about stuff and thinking on my own. I just really hope there's gonna be more trailers coming out for Tokyo Ghoul Re, and maybe they can add some subtitles. Maybe the song could be published. Maybe the official opening can be shown. Maybe someone can translate it and put it on Kiss Anime. That would be great. All that stuff. That would be great for Tokyo Ghoul, just so we can get it as soon as possible. Because as for a Tokyo Ghoul person like me, I love Tokyo Ghoul, but I'm fine with waiting. When it comes to waiting for something that good, it's usually worth it. And Tokyo Ghoul, I know I don't usually wait for no reason, hopefully. Because season 2 did not disappoint. I didn't wait for it, but it was surely as good as it looked. Almost as good as season 1, but everyone knows season 1 is always the best of animes when an anime is good. Because usually it's just like all the old memories, all the good stuff, all the good times, everyone was happy, even though there's a struggle, problem, or conflict, and no it was like unsolvable, hard to struggle, all that stuff. It was still great, it was still wonderful, and people just loved it. But the thing is, the moment Kaneki, well, the old Kaneki died, and the new Kaneki came out with the white hair, realizing who he is, he's a ghoul, and all that stuff. The thing is, it was still cool, he was still awesome, but then it's like there's no reason, like, there's no problem anymore. Like, he's just that awesome, he's that overpowered that we're not really worrying about anything else. But the thing is, in that trailer, number 2 trailer, it was Kaneki with the black hair. So it seems like Kaneki finally had a reason to fight, and he's like it seemed like he was mixed. I was like, okay, so obviously Kaneki has 5 transformations, like Kaguya, his normal state, white hair state, all that. Well, I'm just gonna give that out there right now. He has 5 states, but there might be more in the future. What I'm saying right now is that Heisei Sasaki reminds me of someone that's completely confused. It's like perplexed about what's going on, who he is in his life. But I'm talking about like his brain, the way it's working. It got tricked to thinking that he had no memory of anything like really important or anything like that. But the thing is, to me, he just seems like half between ghoul, half between investigator, human, all that stuff. He thinks he's part of the CCG, when in reality he's a ghoul, but he's completely confused about it and doesn't know if it's true or not. And it seems like he's emotionally fighting it. And some times you can witness this is how he keeps recurring to that one dream of I think he says a boy sitting in a chair in a checkered room. I think that's what he says. But that obviously is Kaneki, just want to give that away. Sitting in the chair with white hair. I mean, it's not a boy, but it just, I guess in the stream it's like a boy. But the thing is, in the trailer at number 2, he had all black hair. So it seemed like the old Kaneki returned, but then he's using his Kaguya like he mastered it. So that's where I'm completely confused, weirded out, and don't understand why they would put like a final part of Tokyo Ghoul in the beginning, and why like Kaneki would have black hair. I mean, maybe he dyed it back, maybe it was white hair a little bit, I just didn't notice, I don't know. But if I'm wrong with this, you guys can quote me on that, but I'm really confused about why that is. Let's just draw away from that for a little bit. Let me talk about Juzo, one of my favorite CCG members aside from Amon and Mr. Amato. For sure, Juzo, I feel bad. He looked like he went to a doctor, got taken care of. He looked like he got his health better and everything into shape in his life. And like everything was better. It seemed like he removed some face dishes, he got a good nap and all that stuff. It was weird seeing him like that. Plus he had black clothes, seemed like he was actually starting to wear some CCG clothes. But he didn't want to wear it because it was CCG clothes, so he just dyed it black. Which is still Juzo-like, and I like that, but who knows? Maybe he just bought a black shirt because he was getting bored of white, dyed his hair black because he thought he should be professional now. But that's the weird thing. Juzo seemed to completely change. And if you guys read the manga, I think he still pickpocketed Heisei for like snacks and stuff like that, which was like honestly Juzo. But I'm confused why he changed so much in his looks. Another person that changed a lot, I'll go back to Juzo later, is Toka. Toka looks completely different, completely older, like she completely forgot about everything of her old life and just changed to a new thing. And I have no idea Heisei and Toka's connection. I think Heisei likes Toka, and they become girlfriend and boyfriend. But then, like, Heisei cries sometimes for no reason, and I guess because it's from seeing Toka. But I just confused about that part of the relationship. If anyone can help me about that, that would be great. But she looks so different. Looked like her hair color changed. But the thing, it looked like Like, all those people are just completely gone. The old people that we knew have completely changed and turned into something new. Maybe better, maybe worse, maybe helpful, maybe bad, maybe good. Who knows? Like, there's like new things that are happening to Ree that are completely confusing, perplexing. I'm gonna put some more thought into it over during this video, but I'm just like completely confused about why they changed so much. What happened to like some side characters? What happened to some main characters people loved a lot? Like, for instance, what happened to that one guy that we saw from Jack that was Arima's friend? I forgot his name because I only watched it like twice, but what happened to him? What happened to Hinami? What happened to Hinami? What happened to her? Did she grow up? Did she get younger? I mean, did she die? Is she living with, or did she find her way back to Tokyo or something? And Yomo? That's the thing. I don't think Yomo was ever featured in the trailer, and if he was, I want to know, because maybe he was when there was like a voice person when that one guy was speaking, but some people said it was Amon, but maybe it was maybe it was Yomo, maybe it was Amon, who knows, maybe it's even Arima, who knows. Like, the thing is, people were saying that Tokyo Ghoul Ri, the main character now, is Heiji Sasaki, but the thing is, I'm confused about if that's true, because the anime say that from time to time, but honestly, some people speculated in Season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul that Toka was the main character, because of how everything kind of revolves about her, how everything kind of happened because of her, because if Toka would have a different, like, approach to Kaneki and acted different to him, maybe she could have even killed Kaneki right then and there. Multiple times she could have done it and just gone rogue or something like that from Unteiku. But no, she decided to stick along with Kaneki, support Unteiku's policies and all that other stuff, and only take Kaneki down or just put him out of commission and all that stuff when they fought each other just for Unteiku. She never even really hurt him that much. And it was just like so confusing. Not confusing. It's so weird when yeah, it is confusing. Why some things are called like main characters, like Kaneki. How he's called a main character, even though like sometimes it zooms in on him. You can call the CCG members a main character, like Amon. He could be called a main character because he's as important as Kaneki for sure. And when they cross paths finally and fight, they both become almost equally matched, but because of Kaneki's regeneration skills, he won that fight. And because of that, it zoomed back on Kaneki. So who knows? Amon could have been the main character too. Because honestly, when the moments when we saw the CCG, it usually revolved around Amon. And usually when we saw Kaneki interacting with CCG members, it was like the main characters usually, which was interesting to me. That just shows how like he still is passive in a way. But the thing is, Kaneki was zoomed in normally. He was like the first person everyone zoomed in, so we just speculate it's obviously the main character. When it's like a chance it's not. Because Amon sure can be the main character, but who knows? There might be multiple main characters, multiple support characters, multiple side characters, and obviously that's going to be true. But main characters, when it comes to main characters, we're talking main characters, like the guy, that story that matters the most. Everyone knows about Amon's story. I think he was an orphan, and then his foster father saw like him eating someone else, and it was a ghoul, and I guess he got arrested or something like that. I don't know the complete story, but most people know the story of Amon. Most people, I'm not saying myself, but we also know the story of Kaneki, because it usually revolves about him, and it's more clear to us. But the thing is, with Kaneki and Amon, they're both basically zoomed in when it comes to like certain organization. But the thing is also, when it comes to like the other organization that are still big, or like not that main to like the actual topic, there's Odagiri. There's also like some other ghoul organization that hasn't been mentioned, like other ghouls in general that are big and like just not do anything, like how no one cares about Jason. Like Jason was like a main antagonist of his own arc. But the thing is, these people are like not referred to as main characters, they're like support characters or main characters of the respective arcs, or main characters that actually help out the main characters, like main characters they're also main characters. It's hard. It's confusing. It's confusing, but hold on. But it's just really weird how certain people can be called main characters, and it's just completely confusing. So I'm just gonna give out like immediate answer. Tell me what you guys think about this. I'm gonna say okay, I'm gonna say this for sure. There's 2 main characters for each season. Season 1, it was Amon, Kaneki. It was Amon, Kaneki, Toka, and I'm gonna say Juzo. I mean, that might be rash, and maybe there isn't 2 for the CCG. Maybe there's only 1, maybe there's none, who knows, but I'm just gonna say Juzo because we actually know a little bit of backstory on him, and he ends up becoming like really close to Amon, or the CCG in general. And he seems pretty important in the arc and just supporting it, like causing reads to happen. So it's pretty good what he does. You know, I think I can classify as a main character. But just don't take my word on that. That's only season 1 too. I mean, that's only season 1 also. So season 2, main characters are Kaneki. Okay, this is gonna be Rash too. But the weird thing is that I kind of want to say Hinami, but at the same time, she wouldn't play that much of a big role. So I'm going to say Toka again. They're both main series of Tokyo Ghoul, and they're going to be main characters. Because they're both either chasing after each other, protecting each other, fighting each other. One of those two. They're always together, or doing something together, doing something for each other. It's like always connected usually. It's just like an endless back and forth between those two, and it's always good, bad, neutral. It doesn't matter. They're always like something to do with each other, and it's great. It's great. But for the CCG, for sure, I would say Amon. It's immediate response Amon, and I would say I kind of want to say Akita or Mrs. Motto or whatever you want to say. But the thing is, she was only in the story because of Amon. That's why I don't want to call her a main character. But also there was Juzo, so I kind of want to keep him as a main character too. And the series probably doesn't change main characters. And this is kind of what influenced my pick on season 1. But the thing is, Juzo for season 2 seems pretty great, because the only time that Shiro and Kiro actually thought about like what happened in their past was when Juzo was involved. And when they saw Juzo, they had that flashback. Juzo, when they fought Juzo, they just like it's like Juzo was like a main character really to me, like because not only is he awesome, not only did he cause a lot of things happen in the CGG, like the raid, killing all those ghouls that were stopping them from actually advancing into the first tower, but mostly because of the fact that his backstory is more open in that arc. His backstory is more open in that arc. He kills a lot of powerful ghouls. Well, he participates in the killing of a lot of powerful ghouls. Does it with a straight face, and just the CCG really need him for the raids. Sometimes it just doesn't zoom on him because most of the time it's just like he's obviously everyone knows he's hunting for the powerful ghouls to go fight because he likes to go fight against strong people. But obviously, something is special about Juzo that they want us to know about. There's a secret backside. That's why he was put in the trailer. Everyone that was put in the trailer has a secret to them. So when it comes to Tokyo Ghoul, I'm not gonna say main characters whatsoever, but I'm gonna suspect one is. Should I call him Haze? I'm gonna call him Haze because that's what he's calling that series. Until some episodes come out and they start calling him Kaneki again, depending on. But I'm gonna call him Haze. But I'm gonna say that for Tokyo Ghoul, there's only. I'm gonna say there's only one main character in everything, like CCG, Anteku, all that stuff. Well, Anteku's gone now, but there's 2. There's only one guy, main character, and I'm gonna say it's Kaneki. Not only was like the whole reason that happened, whole reason like all the ghouls were like the problem, conflict, story continue was because he got amnesia. If he had defeated Arion that day, the CCG would have pulled back, maybe the Ghouls could have advanced and fought back, Odagiri would have helped him, because that's basically what he wanted to do. Maybe Eto would get involved, maybe, I don't know. Like, the thing is, Kaneki really seems to be focused on this. Like, Toka, Juzo, Amon, all those other characters, Hide, like, they don't seem like they have a bigger role in Re. It seems like in Tokyo Ghoul Re, it's all just like showing, the trailer, I mean, it's only showing glimpses of the characters, so we know exactly how they adapted. Like Hide, and they showed a glimpse of him being alive, so now we know that. Toka, how she grew up a little bit. Kaneki, how he looks now. There's also the cues, all them, new characters, old characters. Like, they showed a lot. They revealed a lot to the audience and the viewers of Tokyo Ghoul and all those people. Like, they gave a lot of details that most people would cherish forever, and I'm one of those people for sure. Seeing that opening, I mean, the trailer was not only like reminiscent, if that's the correct word I should be saying, but like, it's such a good trailer. Not only that, it just brought up a bunch of characters, had like some funny viewers. I watched it for sure. Like, there was one time it said Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was hilarious. But there's some characters that are talked about, some characters that are shown. And I'm gonna talk about one character, and I'm gonna end it there. I just really like the trailer. The song is amazing, the trailer is amazing, everything fits so well for the Tokyo Ghoul franchise. But I'm gonna give you guys one main question. I already gave you a couple questions already, but I'm gonna give you one main question after this. So the last character I really wanted to speak about, one character I really didn't think that got enough support or like enough background or anything about it, was Nishio. Nishio for sure. He was given so much backstory about his life and all that stuff, and exactly what happened to him, why he's out on Taku, why he cares so much about his girlfriend, and why he's still with him, not eating her, and why she knows, and why is she trying so hard to protect him. There's so much backstory that was revealed about Nishio and his girlfriend, and how much they care about each other. But the thing is, I feel like they should have. I feel like Nishio should have gotten a little bit more interactive when it came to like the final fight in season 2. It just seemed like he just let Kaneki do exactly what he did. And didn't Nishio said the whole reason why they went to go help Kaneki was because he had to get him back. He says I can't let him die until I pay him back, or something like that. I don't see why you're gonna let him pay him back, but you're not even gonna help him fight. I mean, first off, Nishio had never seen Kaneki like that with white hair, his new abilities. Maybe he saved Toko, maybe he was faster. Oh, maybe he just had an intimidating feeling toward his aura or something like that. That caused Nishio to feel like, oh, now he can take this by himself. What about your payback? What are you gonna do about that? I mean, obviously he wasn't in the trailer, so he's not going to be important whatsoever in Re. I'm not going to say whatsoever he's going to be in Re, obviously, because there's some parts in the manga where he's actually relevant. But the thing is, you can't just, like, have a main character like Nishio, or support character, whatever you guys want to call him, just, like, not get the credit he has. He worked so hard just to get his payback. He just done the unspeakable. He done something he wouldn't do, really. He was going to help another ghoul so he can pay him back. That's not selfish, that's actually selfless. Nishio is the type of guy that would never want to do that. I'm just gonna say right now, I want you, the final, actually, I'm sorry about this, I just really want 2 questions. I'm curious about Nishio too. I think I have a question for everyone, for every character I did, but if not, then you guys can make some questions in the comments for me, and I'll reply to some of those comments. Maybe you guys can just chat it up to each other and just see, I want to see exactly what you guys think about it. So, what I'm thinking right now is that Nishio deserves more credit. Toka has changed so much. Yuzo's changed so much. I'm curious about the main characters. And the last 2 questions I want to completely give out is, do you guys think that Nishio is not getting the credit that he deserves? Do you think he deserves a little bit more? Or do you think that the credit that they gave him was less and I'm just overthinking this too much? And that he doesn't deserve all of this? He doesn't even deserve his backstory to being told. And it wasn't even important to the series whatsoever. I mean, you could say that because Kaneki's relation to Hide, it wasn't really brought to you multiple times, and Hide was just a person that they put in the trailer once. It was just a little glimpse of his fate at the bottom of his face, and like blood from his mouth, and his hair is notable, so that's how you know it was Hide. And he was wrapped around a cloth. But the thing is, Hide was Kaneki's best friend. That's why he was always brought back to you. But the thing is, his story wasn't needed. It wasn't needed. Kaneki having a friend wasn't needed either. He could have just been a loner, just reading books all the time, doing everything he wants to. But then randomly one night, he decides to have a girlfriend out of the blue. Who knows? Like the story didn't need Hide exactly. He didn't do so much to actually impact it. He actually kind of made Kaneki struggle. He almost got himself killed, and Kaneki had to hide his being a ghoul to him. And the fact that society sees ghouls, like even though they say that multiple times, but some people don't think ghouls as that. They treat ghouls equally to humans. It was saying like the first episodes. If they weren't treated equally, then all humans would be hunted down. They wouldn't care whatsoever. And they would just eat over and over again just because of how they treated them. But the thing is, because of that, and I know I'm saying the thing is, because I'm just really confused about some things, and I just don't want to ask you guys a lot of questions for no reason. But why? Just why is it like? Why would the CCG see that to each other, but not make it public that we should treat ghouls equally? What if for some reason a ghoul spares a human? They spread a bunch of rumors around that a ghoul spared me. There's still carnivores though that just eat for no reason and just monsters, terrorizers, and disgusting. They shouldn't even live. If they said that, it just makes no sense. You were spared by a ghoul, and they have to eat. They literally just like sacrificed, like what? They sacrificed a lot just for it. It's completely confusing why someone would spread rumors about that. But I don't know if they would. But I'm just gonna get this video ended soon because I'm kind of getting confused myself, and I need to think some more so I can make another video if you guys are interested in this. Okay, my last question, I already said the thing about Nishio. My last question is, what date do you guys think Tokyo Ghoul Re is gonna come out in America? Just saying. And North America, what is the date that you think is gonna come out? Whoever gets the closest first, I'm gonna give you a shout out, and you can suggest the next video I make. So the next video I make will probably be, well, the next video on Tokyo Ghoul I'll probably make is when the series actually starts. So unless I have something else I want to talk about, then I'll bring up the series again. But for now, I just gotta thank you guys all for watching. Hope you guys leave a comment down below because I'm really curious about what you think. And I really appreciate you guys for whoever stuck through all of this just to think about and just listen to me talking about Tokyo Ghoul Re. And I just really want to hear from you guys back and see see in the comments exactly what you guys think about Tokyo Ghoul Re and what might happen to Kaneki, Toka, Nishio, Hide, Juzo, Amon, all of those characters, those Greek guys, all of them. I just really curious about what's gonna befall upon them in Tokyo Ghoul Re. And yeah, I just really want to hear from you guys. So thank you guys all for watching. Hope you guys liked this video, enjoyed it. See you guys later. Goodbye, guys.